Good morning. Today I want a little bit of a conversation about perseverance. You know, YouTube is going to take a lot of perseverance on your side, and you're going to have to learn to speak to a camera and just focus on it like it's a friend. So somebody asks you, what is it going to take to start a YouTube channel, and how hard is it going to be? And the answer that I would give them is the answer I'm giving you right now. And this is something that you're going to have to learn to do, and you're going to have to learn to have this variation of perseverance if you want to have a YouTube channel. Because what's going to happen is at the beginning it's very difficult, but this is something that everyone can do. There is nothing about this that you can't learn to understand and learn to get it right. It's just not that you have to be a wonderful speaker. You don't have to be a wonderful at anything. What you need to do, and this is something that's really key to the whole thing, is you need to practice. And that is why the series of videos that you're watching, the very first one, if you haven't seen it, you should go back and watch it. It is just make the first video. Just get it out, get it done. And that is really the reason why. Because it's going to take some time for your channel to take off. Now, you should look at this as a good thing, because a lot of people think, oh, I need 1,000 subscribers, and they just march out looking for 1,000 subscribers. And then when they get there, they realize that isn't all they need. They need thousands of watch hours. That's where your real focus needs to be. You need to be able to engage people. You need to be able to learn to help them solve the problem. So what you need to do is learn to look at this camera just like I'm doing here, and explain to them exactly what you're trying to explain to them and show them, so that they feel connected. Give them what they're looking for, but do it in a very in a very casual method, and whatever style meets your type of thing. But you have to have some perseverance. This is the key to the whole. This is today's subject, is perseverance. And the reason I say that is that, you know, when I opened my solar channel, it was an immediate success. I posted a couple of videos out there. They did very well. I posted a few more. They did very well. I posted a few more, and they started exploding, and it just went downhill from there. Now, the content was all very on subject and very closely related, and very high demand, obviously. This content isn't in as high a demand as that content, which makes sense. There's a lot of people out here that understand how to get onto YouTube, how to make a successful channel, and how to do it. So what you need to do is you need to have some perseverance. Understand that you could make 20 or 30 or 40 videos before you really start to have a large enough library to start getting just the regular daily traffic that is necessary to build your watch hours up to a point where, let's say that every day you have 40 watch hours. Well, if you have 40 watch hours, that means it's going to take 100 days to monetize. And when you first start, 40 watch hours is a lot of time. So if you have 20 watch hours, that means it's going to take you 180 days. That's 6 months. And if you have 10 watch hours a day, that means it's going to take you 12 months to monetize. And if you have 5 watch hours, that means it's going to take you 2 years, and you're not going to be able to stay monetized. So the real goal here has to be that you get monetized and you stay monetized, and that takes perseverance. But the good news is this helps you. This makes it where you can do this easily by releasing content nice and consistently, day after day. Don't rush it. put it out at a regular schedule that you feel comfortable with. Keep everything on subject so that the algorithm will love you and know what the right people and what your quote unquote persona is, and it'll send it to the right people. And then from there, as your library builds, and let's say that you have 50 videos out there, and each one of them at 6 months from now is 6 months, or 12 months from now is getting 1 view a day, and then you're actually able to collect a large amount of time just from your perseverance in doing what you're doing. Now, you can't think of this as I'm going to hit one big giant great video and it's going to be over. Does it happen? Yes, it happens. You can hit one, but those people truly struggle after it's done, because as that video starts to die off, their techniques are not developed, and they think they have a magic wand, and they just continue going. And 8-9 months comes along, and they start looking at this at their monetization, and they can't keep up with it. So what you need to do is take this time during this period of slowness and hone in on making sure all the key items of your of each of your videos is working. Make sure that you understand what thumbnails work, which thumbnails don't work. In your industry, it's going to be different than everybody's industry. In my industry, I can use just my face and post this out there, and do something like or as a matter of fact, that's probably the one I'm going to use. I'm going to put perseverance behind my head. I'm going to put it about like this and go, and that'll be the perfect thumbnail. And then, but you need to have that library built up. That takes time, it takes effort, it takes you not giving up, and it takes you understanding that you may put out 10 or 12 videos before you get your first 5 or 6 views. It may take that long. Don't give up. Keep doing all the little things. Keep the SEO going. Keep the post a short or 2 a week. Post your long form videos. Keep all of the descriptions there. Put the hashtags in. Put the keywords in. Put the tags in. Do everything you can to make it as consistent as possible and as niched to that persona that you're really looking for. Don't change the persona. Make it the actual persona you want. And if that makes it harder to get to the end, then so be it. Let it be harder. But that way, when you get there, you're building videos you love and you have a passion for. I mean, I have a passion for building DIY solar videos, and I have a DIY solar channel. But I also felt the need to share the knowledge of how I built them and what I built them with, and this kind of information with people. And that's why I started this channel. Even if this channel never takes off, I love sharing this information and I like teaching it to you. So I think you at this point should know you can do this. Anyone can do this. All it takes is a camera and a microphone, and most phones have both built in, and start recording. Start recording and get that first video out and get that second video out, and you'll be able to go back in 6 or 8 months and laugh at what you have out there. Don't erase them. A lot of people like to go back and look at your first videos and admire where you came from and how far you went, and that is what you really want. Because if I have 50 videos out there today and you say, wow, I wonder where Matt started, and you go back and you watch his first 10 or 12 videos, how much watch time do I get from those 10 or 12 video watches? And that's what you want. That's the perseverance that you have to get far enough down the river that you can look back and see people watching things that you wrote yesterday, last week, last month, last year. And that build up number of hours will make it where it's easy for you to go on vacation. It's easy for you to take a break. It's easy for you to do what you need to do to make everything work. Now, I know this isn't easy, and I know it's very hard. I mean, I got up this morning and looked at the stats on this channel, And I was kind of discouraged because my solar channel is exploding and this one is having a hard time getting started. But I have to understand, I have a very competitive market and I like it. I don't mind that it's competitive. I want it to be competitive. I want to be the best at something that is competitive. Otherwise, what's the purpose of doing it? Well, I'm not providing any value if that's the case. So I'll continue to write videos that I think are valuable. I'll continue to put them out, and hopefully you will continue to watch them. And if you found this of value, you'll like it. And if you like the way I present this data and think that I'm giving you valuable information on a regular basis, you'll subscribe. And then that my channel will grow just like yours will grow. Everyone can do this. Please keep that in mind. Everyone can do this. You can do this. I can do this. We can all do this together. This is not rocket science, pardon the puns. With NASA being right there, it is very, very funny to say that. You probably can see the launch site. Yes, you can. It's like right on that bridge, right? Let's see. Where's the bridge? There it is. Right there. There's the launch bays for all of the Florida launch site here in Cape Canaveral. So, anyway, you guys, I hope this has been helpful for you. I hope that you stick with it. You can do it. You can do it. We can do it together. You continue asking the questions, you continue sending them in, and I'll continue making videos and we'll get it built together. And we'll use the knowledge that we have. But just remember, you're never done learning. Even when you get a successful channel like me, I still watch several people every day when they put out videos. And the reason I do that is because you're never done learning. There's always something. YouTube is a changing market. Embrace it. Embrace the change, have your perseverance, and hopefully tomorrow you'll find your viral video. Have a great morning and thanks for watching.